South America is easily one of my favorite continents for wildlife and biodiversity, and it is such a shame that it really did get shafted with the official Planet Zoo lineup, both with the base game as well as following DLCs. While we did get such beautiful animals like the giant otter, spectacled and dwarf caimans, it's still lacking a lot in animals that really go so well to represent the area. So welcome everyone, I hope you all are having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf and it's so great to have you guys in here for another top 10 mods for South America for Planet Zoo. Kind of a long-winded title, but let's just jump right into it. The spectacled bear is number 1 on our list. Made by Narwhaler, this mod is gorgeous. These are easily some of my favorite bears. I was lucky enough to see them in 2 zoos, I want to say, this year, and they're just really incredible animals. They're the only bears found in South America, which is already a wonderful feat in itself, and they're just incredibly beautiful. They go such a long way to really represent the montane environments that they are so located from, and this mod looks absolutely gorgeous. I really do suggest you guys start off with this one. Now, moving down the list, we also have the Guanaco. These guys are gorgeous. Of course, they're made by me. I really do love these guys. They are the original animal that the llama was domesticated from, and they have a lot less color variations than the llama themselves, but it's just super awesome just to be able to see where some of our domesticated animals did come from, and I always find that super interesting. These guys would make a perfect fit in any farm section as a way to represent where animals kind of get domesticated from, or even in just a general South American section. These guys would go well there too. Not only that, but we also have the Ecuadorian squirrel monkey, a bit of a weird species that I chose for this one, but this is of course one of the smaller monkeys that we are able to have in the game. It is based off of the capuchin rig, so unfortunately it does make the same noises and chirps that the capuchin makes until we're able to fix that up, but it's just a really wonderful animal to have nonetheless. A lot of zoos do have squirrel monkeys. They're relatively easy to care for and relatively easy to get as they are on the exotic pet market, but they're just a super awesome species nonetheless and go a really awesome way to show off just how New World primates can look. And we're not stopping there with New World primates. I also have the Blackhauer Monkey on here. These guys are so freaking cool for me. We have these locally at Roger Williams Park Zoo, and they're just really incredible animals, and I'll tell you why. The Howler Monkey makes a distinct howl, or hoot, that can be heard for up to 3 miles, which really can show just how awesome that can be in a zoo. Still, these are all pretty much based off of the capuchin monkey, so they will be making that sounds, but hopefully down the line we can figure out sound modding so we could actually implement these into the game. Moving on from there, we also have the maned wolf. This beautiful mod, originally made by Nick but remastered by Jen, is a wonderful triumph, and it's such a wonderful representation of just how weird and funky South American biodiversity can be. These guys are neither wolf nor fox. They're actually in their own little category, and they have these really distinct long legs and really big ears. Jen actually included 2 variants for these guys, so I really do suggest you guys play around with these guys. They're incredibly beautiful animals and easily one of my favorites on here. Moving off the list, we also have the Humboldt Penguin. These are a species of banded penguin that are only found in South America, the only other species being the Galapagos penguin, but those aren't kept in captivity. The Humboldt penguin specifically is kept in a lot of zoos around the United States, as well as other countries and continents as well. I realize they're very popular over in Europe as well, so if you guys are trying to build a little bit more realistically and you're trying to get out of your African penguin slump, these guys are incredible for that over there. Moving down the list, I do include one fish in this list. I have the Arapaima. This mod is gorgeous. There have been so many different people who worked on it, but I do need to give a huge shout out to Buff Zoo and Monsoon for making it swim so well, making it look so beautiful. They really did such an incredible job on on it, but these guys are monsters. One of the largest freshwater fish out there, these guys are a staple in any South American aquarium you can have. Unfortunately, I also did have the red-bellied piranha on here, but it is currently being remade, so please do keep that in mind if you are trying to look for it. What I also have on this list, however, is a Southern Tamandua by Jen. This mod is gorgeous. This is one of my favorites by Jen, just because I love anteaters and everything that has to do with them. So the Tamandua looks like a little dapper fellow in a little tuxedo, and that's why I really do love them. This is even one of Jen's first mods, but it's so impressive just to see just how awesome of a modder she was at first, and it still holds up to this day. So I really do suggest you guys check these guys out. Really awesome creature. Unfortunately, it cannot climb. That is a drawback of using the giant anteater rig, but hopefully we can figure out something in the future. What I also have on here, rounding out our list, is the Ocelot. This one originally made by Haruka, but touched up by both Giorno Pizza and Gaboy. This is a staple in South American sections all over the world. What's really just a smaller jaguar. These guys are incredibly beautiful creatures, and I really do love them, and the mod looks stellar as well. It really is frontier quality, and you really do get that with all of Gaboy's mods. But that's all for my list on the best South American mods for Planet Zoo. Are there any that I missed? Please let me know down below. I know so many of you guys play around with these mods so much, so if I did miss one, please let me know. I'm very curious to see which one is your favorite. But all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.